It is the Morning Brew with friends. We have a fun show. We got robot builder Mackenzie Grunig here on the show with us this morning with robots. And our friend Andrew Connors is in from the Albuquerque Museum. All the Morning Brew with friends on a great Tuesday morning. And then you get to come on over here. It is the Morning Brew with friends, and we've got robots and robot builders. I love this. This is Mackenzie Grunig, and does this robot have a name, an official name?
It's number 3427.
Do they ever say like, number 5's alive?
You know, we've never done that before,
Yeah,
but that's a great idea.
It's the wonderful movie from the 80s. Well, first, before we get into robots, we got to talk about headlines. News brought to us by our friends at Tony and Guy Hairdressing Academy. And this is cool. The mayor is now pledging $1 million for economic development in the city. And this is part of a great fund. The city got a $5 million fund a couple years ago. And it was all for economic development. And I love this. It's called the EDAC Fund. And the basically what you do with this is just spend it on marketing to get out the word about Albuquerque out, that we have a wonderful workforce of people who can do stuff like, I don't know, build robots in Albuquerque. And it's going to be, they're going to be marketing it to the Bay Area and marketing the city to all the tech businesses out in the Bay Area. And you are 18, you're going to college. Are you finding that there is, employers you want to work for here? Being a tech person?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, Edit House Productions is my dream job.
Oh, excellent.
But, yeah.
Excellent. Well, we love it when, at the Morning Brew, we love it when people say they want to go into media, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Awesome. Well, this is interesting because you're starting, Highlands University, you said, and New Mexico is one of the states with the largest enrollment drop in higher ed. We're down 8.3%, which is just nuts. Every other state is seeing increases in higher ed enrollment. Just getting out of high school yourself, what's going on? Do you know?
I have no idea, but it makes me sad because I feel like higher education is really important to our future.
Right.
And,
well, you've already been in higher ed. You're doing dual enrollment classes. You're doing everything, right, Mackenzie?
Yep. I will be graduating with 2 years of college done. So I just
already graduating high school with 2 years of college done. I mean, I know lots of people who took them 7 years to do 2 years of college.
That could be a problem.
But are a lot of your friends from high school, are they not going to college? They're taking some time off, or are they just not enrolling in colleges here in New Mexico?
You know what? I think all of my friends are enrolling in higher education, especially students from the robotics team.
Of course.
Because it's just something that's been drilled into our heads our whole lives, and so
Well, you want to learn more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you realize building a robot like this, there's so much more to learn when it comes to building more robots, right?
Yeah, we crave knowledge.
Right. Excellent. And this is a little bit of sad news out of Santa Fe. It's going to lose an American Airlines flight to Los Angeles. And this is a thing that all those TV people in Santa Fe were loving because it was a direct flight directly from Santa Fe to Los Angeles. And American couldn't get it filled. And I don't know if that's a sign of the economy, sign of the movie and TV business. I'm not sure exactly what it is. For several years, it was a very, very popular flight, and now gone. So I'm not sure what that really means. We're going to wait and see on that one, but it's a very sad thing, which means everybody from Santa Fe has to drive to Albuquerque now just to fly to LA. Turns a 1 hour flight into a 1 hour flight plus a 1 hour drive. And this is a sad thing. A friend of our show here too, City Council President Ray Garduno announced yesterday that he's retiring. He has been City Councilor since 2006. And Ray was, a friend of Nob Hill and a friend of downtown. He's been one of the guys who's been working very hard on the police force reforms, but he's a city council president, and he is retiring. But this is very fun. Are you on Twitter yet? Do you have a Twitter account?
No.
No? Does the robot have a Twitter account?
Yes, it does.
The robot does have
Yes,
what's the Twitter account for the robot?
I think it's just Be Great, or R4 Robotics, yes.
R4 Robotics. Well, we're going to get R4 Robotics to tweet at the president. Because finally, President Obama has the first ever presidential Twitter page. It's POTUS, at POTUS, at President of the U.S. And it's the first time ever that the president has had a Twitter account. He's had his own personal, campaign account, like the Vote For Me account. But it's the first time ever that he's had the actual Twitter account. Come on, after how long? Twitter's been around a decade, and he's been in office 6 years. if the robot can have a Twitter account, the president should have had one by now. Regardless, we're going to tweet at him at My Morning Brew. Get him to watch the show. We'll make the robot
good.
tweet at him,
Yep.
and we'll see what happens. You know, we'll be back in a couple of seconds on The Morning Brew. We're going to talk all about robots. We got this one, and then we got another robot. Does that one have a Twitter account too?
I think it does.
We're going to find out all the Twitter accounts for all the robots so we can tweet at all of these guys. All of The Morning Brew with friends. Be back in a couple of seconds.
That's why we need 100 hours of practice.